As I said, it does smell really nice, I have to say. So I'm just going to give it a try. That's really nice. We have had this before, and I have to say, when you have something like a minced beef stir fry, or I did a turkey stir fry earlier as well, in a previous video, you do feel like you're getting a mouthful of meat with every mouthful, if that makes sense. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make my delicious minced beef stir fry. As I just mentioned, today I'm going to be making a stir fry. This recipe is really easy to do, and it's a brilliant one for back to school as well. It's quick, simple and easy is what I'd say, and there's no messing about, there's no frills in this dish. It's just simply putting things into a saucepan, frying them off and then leaving them to simmer while you cook the rice. So the first thing I'm going to do for this dish is I've put my saucepan and I'm put it onto a high heat on the hob, and I'm just going to add a little bit of oil to the base of the pan like so, and I'm going to leave that pan to heat up. The pan is getting nice and hot, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some spring onions to this. So I've simply chopped the tops and the tails from the spring onions, and then I've just simply sliced it into 1/2 centimetre pieces. It doesn't have to be an accurate science, but it's better if it is 1/2 centimetre pieces, because everybody gets even bites then, don't they? So now what I'm going to do is just pop that into the base of the frying pan, and I'm going to fry that until the onions start to become soft and sort of clear and translucent. You might have them a little bit golden brown around the edges as well. So as I said, I'm just going to continue to fry these spring onions. So the spring onions have started to soften, and I'm also going to add in a couple of cloves of garlic here as well. So I've peeled and sliced 2 cloves of garlic that I'm just going to pop into the base of my pan. I'm just going to fry this for about 30 seconds or so, just until it starts to colour. You don't want it to burn, but you do want a bit of colour in the garlic so that it just gives the oil and all the vegetables a lot of extra taste. So I'm just going to continue to fry the garlic. The garlic has started to colour now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my minced beef. So I've got about 500 grams of minced beef. This recipe is to serve 4 people, so I'm cooking it as the recipe suggests, or as I wrote. And I'm just going to break up the minced beef with my spoon in the base of the pan. Don't worry about the minced beef sticking too much. That will eventually add extra flavour to the stir fry, so that's not such a bad thing. But I'm just going to continue to break up the minced beef, and I'm going to continue to stir it around the pan until everything turns a lovely golden brown colour. The mince has started to brown nicely, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in 1 red pepper that I simply sliced the top from and removed the core and the stalk, and then I just diced into 1/2 centimetre pieces. And I'm just going to pop that into the frying pan, into the saucepan, sorry. And then I'm going to add 1 carrot that I've peeled and sliced into batons, so thin batons that I'm going to put in. And then I've also got some bamboo shoots because my son loves them, and a Chinese meal wouldn't be complete without bamboo shoots. And I've also got some water chestnuts because this is the one my husband enjoys, and so do I, to be honest. I like this one the most, to be honest. So I'm just adding those in, and I'm just going to fry those round, and just to let them heat through basically. That's all I'm going to do, is just let the vegetables heat through in the frying pan. You can cook them for longer, but I am going to pour some beef stock on this, or bone broth on this, and it will cook the vegetables. Depending on how crunchy you like your vegetables, depends on how long you want to leave them in the pan, I suppose. The longer you leave them, the softer they're going to get. With a stir fry, traditionally it's meant to be crunchy vegetables, just warmed through, but we live in the West, and I know a lot of people don't like very crunchy vegetables in their dinner, or some people love it. So the decision is yours, basically. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some tamari to this, just to give this a bit of extra flavour. Tamari is gluten-free soya sauce. It's just fermented for longer, so it's slightly better for the body. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tamari. And then I'm also going to add some ground ginger. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of ground ginger as well. And that again is just to give a bit of extra flavour to the dish. And I'm also going to add some tomato puree. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. And then finally some apple cider vinegar as well. So it's kind of like a sweet and sour, spicy, slightly spicy. Again, if you like more ginger than that, then please add it. I'm serving this to a 9-year-old who likes spice, but he doesn't like things too spicy. So we're just getting him into practice. I'm going to turn the heat down on this as well, because it's getting very hot. So I'm just going to turn the heat down. And I forgot to add my sugar as well. So I've got some coconut sugar here. I'm using coconut sugar because it slides through the liver slightly easier than refined sugar. But you can use refined sugar if you want to. So yes, I'm just adding that. Or you could add honey to this dish as well. Or even maple syrup as well if you wanted it to be slightly healthier. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour over about 500 ml of stock. So I've got about 500 ml of homemade bone broth here that I'm just going to simply pour over. I think that's about it. There. And I'm going to leave this to come to the boil, and then I'm just going to leave it on the hob to simmer while I go and cook my rice. But that's basically dinner done. And how easy and delicious was that? Actually, I've forgotten to add the green beans in, so I'm just going to go and get some green beans. As I said, I forgot to add the green beans in, so I'm just going to add a handful of green beans into that as well. And this is starting to come to the boil again now, although I've just added frozen green beans in, so it's probably going to cool down again. But yeah, so what I was going to say was I'm going to leave this on a lower heat, and I'm also going to go and get some salt and pepper and add that in as well. Grab the salt and pepper, so I'm just going to add some pepper, and then I'm also going to add a pinch or 2 of salt and as well. So salt and pepper to your taste. If you like salt and pepper, then please add it. If you don't, then don't worry. And I am just going to mix that around again. And as I said, I'm going to leave that to simmer now while I go and cook the rice. I have finished cooking the rice, and as you can see, I've put everything into a bowl, and it smells really good, I have to say. But before I taste it, I just want to say that if you have enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you do like this channel, then please feel free to subscribe. All of these sorts of things really help me out. And if you have any questions on this dish as well, then please feel free to ask me in the comment section below. So now I'm going to just try a little bit of the minced beef stir fry. As I said, it does smell really nice, I have to say. So I'm just going to give it a try. That's really nice. We have had this before, and I have to say, when you have something like a minced beef stir fry, or I did a turkey stir fry earlier as well, in a previous video, you do feel like you're getting a mouthful of meat with every mouthful, if that makes sense. So you're always getting meat with your mouthful. So that is really delicious, and I'm really looking forward to my dinner this evening. That's how you make my delicious minced beef stir fry, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be having this for our dinner this evening, and it smells and tastes so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, And please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon.